I, as principal, they'd write to me saying this is what we're doing. We had a group about a month ago of boys who left the school, I think 40 years ago. And boys came from America. And they brought their checkbooks and things like that and said, principal, can we give you some money? I said, what for? We need some. I said, I don't want any money to waste. When I make a plan, it's very easy to then spend it. I was once offered 25 crores of rupees by government. And I said to him, I said, Chaudhry Sahab, what should I do with 25 crores? He said, no, Khan Sahab, at least I will be confident that it will not disappear. So I said, I don't know how to spend 25 crores this year. I will waste it, so please don't give it to me. And I didn't take it. And we don't take money from government. Wilson College does not receive a penny from government. One of the things that Iftikhar and I did was to get out of the clutches of government. That is a very important thing, and the Old Boys Association should be looking for the independence of UPS. Right? Your money will not sort it, but your influence will. Make this independent, give it some freedom, let it do some different exams. For example, I have two boys from North Waziristan who came to me in E1, which is the equivalent of class 6. They couldn't speak English, they could hardly speak Urdu, they were damn good in maths. They were 2 years ahead, and they are my scholars. Not my scholarship, I don't have any scholarships. There is no charity at ISA. You have to be able. So they came. I saw them the other day. We have the biggest French program in Pakistan, and 700 boys actually learn and speak French in school. And so these two boys, one of them did the tilawat, and he translated the tilawat into French. Have you ever heard the Quran in Pakistan being translated into French? I heard it. The French ambassador heard it. And he put more resources into the school. Please remember, people are desperate to give to us. But we have a very poor reputation. One, in terms of honesty, and two, in terms of the skills of management. Where will this money go? So please be very careful. Please be very careful about how you manage this money. Harvard University has $1 billion in endowment funds. We are planning that anybody who is admitted to Edson College in 2 years' time, if he can't pay, it won't bother us. We will pay. Anybody who is good enough. We have a bursary scheme by which if a boy, in fact, works very hard and does very well and things like that, they can apply. And we give the freedom to the parent if they want to take the money on it. And 50% don't. But it's become a great matter of honor to become a bursary winner at Edson. Please don't look for unity amongst your alumni. Please look for the people and try and serve the people who looked after you when you were here. There might be people, in fact, who are not doing well. There might be people who are ill. There might be people who are lonely. Right? We have a Major Jeffrey Langlands, who served out in Waziristan and then served out in Chitral. And he's 96 years old, and he is the guest of Edson College, and he is a master in residence. He is an angel, and he came to the school in 1954, and a very interesting man, and a very kind man, whose whole career was spent by never scolding anyone. There were 2 students there, in fact, whose master there was. He was. Okay. So, now, we need to look after people like that. He has 2 Satara encounters. He has been decorated by Britain, but he wanted to live in Excel. He lives in Excel. And I'm sure there are people here, I can't remember who, I wouldn't know, but if there are people like this around, then please help. Now, I think the person who was presenting the show said that we will not be relating to the school and the administration of the school. We had a teacher called Miss Bukhari who had served the college for many, many years, and she was the headmistress of the junior school. And a very nice miss. And she got terribly ill. And so I had to replace her. And when I was trying to replace her, one of the richest men in the hall said to me, he said, "Principal, I think Miss Bukhari should stay in Edson College." And I said, "Mr. Mani, you have at least 25 bedrooms in your house. Why don't you let her stay with you?" Point I'm making here is, we are extremely generous with other people's money. No. If you want to give yourself. So those are the ideas. I come back to UPS now in 1967 to 1972. And I'll tell you one lovely story of Shahistan Kaka. Shahistan looked after my office. And Shahistan was a very honest, upright man. We in fact invested some money, and he looked after, we bought buffaloes for him, and then he arranged for the boys to get very good quality milk, which he delivered himself. And then we sort of tried to organize things and make it sort of impersonal and remove discretionary powers, etc., etc. He was very important, opening my door. He used to make me the most beautiful cup of tea and bread and the most beautiful samosa. Always. And all of a sudden, the tea stopped and the samosa stopped. No samosa, no tea for one day. No samosa, no tea for another day. No samosa, no tea. So I said, Shahistan, Tumhara khata hai? He said, I'm disgusted with you. I said, oh. He said, why have you brought this damn merit into this school? Merit seems to mean that nobody respects me. Everybody goes through the open door. My whole authority has been disturbed. When there was no merit, or at least no talk of merit here, everybody said, right? Now, these are the things you have to worry about and think about. How does a change actually affect people in the organization? Never, I will not tell you, because his language was very, very